Speedway. It's the site of race number 2 of 3 in the round of 12. Him and his crew punched their ticket to the round of 8, winning this race and potentially sweeping the weekend again, as he's did that the past 2 weeks or multiple weeks in a row. But if you count the truck races, the past 2 weeks in a row. Looking to build momentum heading into the cutoff race next week at the Charlotte Roval. Now, just a reminder for you folks. Remember back at Atlanta how the spoilers were just black and you couldn't tell if it was a playoff driver or not? Well, the playoff design to be able to tell the playoff contenders from the non-playoff contenders has been tweaked. And it is just a simple yellow line on the rear end of the race car that tells the drivers if it's a playoff contender or not. And we got 188 laps, 500 miles on this 2.66 mile Superspeedway, and there is potential danger waiting around all 4 turns and both straightaways, as it's not if the big one happens, it's when the big one happens here at Talladega. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, we'll start pre-race ceremonies and say the most famous words in motorsports. Don't go anywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Talladega Superspeedway for the YellaWood 500, and let's take it to trackside for pre-race ceremonies.
I'm Alex Hayden, welcoming you to Talladega. This massive 2.66-mile superspeedway plays host to the halfway point of the round of 12. A wreck or simply surviving the day could determine who advances further into the playoffs. It's anyone's race here, so it's a great opportunity to earn a surprise ticket to the round of 8. Let's get ready for this 200-mile-an-hour traffic jam at Talladega. Let's go trackside for the command.
You have reached.
How about that? Kyle Larson for the win. I don't like
Yeah, I seen that. That was cool for him.
Yeah, he won 2 in a row, but I was Alex Bowman to win, but somehow he didn't even finish the race. I didn't even get to watch it.
Dude, literally, you should have joined my live earlier. I told everybody to join up and say Denny Hamlin's going to win so we would jinx him.
I would have if I knew you were alive.
You got to turn on
got
notifications. If you go to my profile, go to my profile and hit the bell, it can give you notifications when I go live.
Oh.
Also, do you want to give command to fire engines?
Sure.
Yeah, you want to join the party on your PlayStation, or are you not home?
I just got home. Give me a minute and I'll be there.
Alright, and we'll get started in just a sec.
See you in a minute.
Alright.
Bye.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So here's the deal why we wait for the command. As the Grand Marshal is talking about stuff, working on the mic. Let's take a look at this. Urbain in the next round with a win. Christopher Bell is 25 points to the good. Chase Briscoe, 22 points to the good. Chase Elliott, 19 points to the good. Austin Dillon, 16 points to the good. Kyle Busch, 13 points to the good. Ty Gibbs, 10 points to the good. And Noah Gragson is 7 points to the good. Below the cutoff line, Denny Hamlin is 7 points out. Chris Buescher, 10 points out. Ricky Stenhouse, 13. And Bubba Wallace, 16. Those guys will work to fight their way back above the cutoff line. And here at Talladega, it can be anyone's race.
Hey, bud, I'm gonna go off here. I'll be there in like a couple seconds.
All right. chaos can happen around any turn and on any part of the track, but if you look at just the trial for a sec, that's probably the worst place to get turned, one of the worst places to get turned on the track, because cars are going to be going 3-4 wide trying to pass, and you're not going to want to be there when that happens. And this track can put you in a must-win situation. Heading into the Charlotte Roval, if you're not careful. Christopher Bell looking to go back-to-back in clinching a spot in the next round. And he can do it with a good finish here at Talladega. Remember, there's only room for 8 in the next round. Next weekend, it's the elimination race for the round of 12 for the NASCAR, for all 3 series. It's the elimination round for the Truck, Xfinity, and Cup from the Charlotte Motor Speedway Roval. It's going to be a lot of fun determining the final 8 trucks, or the Elite 8 for all 3 series. And then we get into the Elite 8 starting at Phoenix, then we go to Homestead, then Martinsville. And those 3 tracks will determine who will race for the championship in Vegas. And we are still waiting on the Grand Marshal. Alright, guys, sorry, we'll be rolling in just a minute. There it is. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go trackside again for the most famous words in motorsports.
You ready?
Here to provide that for us. Actually, hang on. Alright, now here to provide the most famous words in motorsports. NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series driver and Xfinity Series driver Hunter McKinnon.
Drivers, start your engines.
Engines are fired. 500 miles, 188 laps can send a person to the next round of the playoffs, or it can send them to the junkyard and out of the playoffs. Let's get started here. We got Urbain on the inside, and surprisingly, Carson Hocevar on his outside, a non-playoff contender. As here we go. Green flag, and the YellaWood 500 is underway.
There we go.
Carson Hocevar kind of jumped the start there. I don't think the 20's worried about it, though. As there he goes for the lead.
You want to share your screen, Ken?
I'm live.
Oh,
As we welcome you to the FoxTube TV broadcast booth, I'm Adam Salamander. Joining me, Michael Cartrip. Michael, we've seen great Xfinity and truck races play out here. As look at Daniel Suarez up to second there, Michael. 60.
Thing you never see.
It's great to see a lot of these cars up front there. They haven't been making much noise all season long. As we complete lap 1, they come to 200 miles an hour. And 60 laps here in stage 1, 60 laps on stage 2, and then 68 to the final checkered flag. Now, just a reminder, since this is a super speedway race, the spoilers are just black like they were at Atlanta, so you see down there by the Toyota logo, there is a yellow stripe that indicates that it is a playoff driver. So that's how we're going to tell the difference between the non-playoff contenders and the playoff contenders. As Chase Elliott was in second there for a second. To the high side of the track goes the 20. Oh! 20 makes contact with the wall. Around he goes. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We should probably just restart this thing. I don't think the cautions are on. Alright. Did you see that, bud?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, we just gonna restart the thing. I don't know if the cautions are on or not.
You know, check that out before you do anything. Because that'll fuck you up badly.
Don't jump. Never mind. Carson Hocevar jumped the start again. Okay, these first couple of laps will not count because they've already been completed. So. I'm still gonna run the high side though. So we were on lap 3 coming to lap 4. So these first couple of laps.
Are you doing arcade tonight?
I don't know. We'll see. You see the 20 running the high side there. Gotta be careful. You already spun yourself out once there on the high side. Staying committed to that high side, though. Alright, now we are back to where we were before the incident. The fans are on their feet. This is Talladega. One of the fastest tracks on the schedule. And 2 weeks from now, a real NASCAR will be headed here. So you get a look at the track before real NASCAR hits it. How about we show you in first person what 33 degrees of banking looks like? Well, Michael Cartrip, what's your favorite track on the schedule? What's your favorite race to do? Mine is this one right here. Despite it being so close to the end of the season, this is one of the few races I enjoy. Any Talladega race, really.
So I like this track too, but if I was to actually pick one, I'd probably say Phoenix.
Phoenix is a good track. In fact, we are headed there in 2 weeks to kick off the round of 8 playoffs for all 3 series. One driver will punch their ticket to the championship for there if a playoff contender wins. If a non-playoff contender wins, well, then the other drivers will just have to do some work to punch their ticket.
I have a question, buddy.
Yeah.
In Xfinity, if I don't make the playoffs, I can still race, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not eliminated from being able to race.
All right.
You just are. You just aren't in the playoffs anymore.
Okay.
Urbain on a quest to win his 5th straight championship in all 3 series. And right now the favorite to do it. Especially after going back-to-back in multiple playoff rounds. He swept the round of 16 playoffs for the Cup Series. Out front early here in this race at Talladega. Look at how far ahead of the field he is. I'm surprised they aren't catching him because of the draft. Question is, will he catch any lap traffic?
That's a good question, Adam. Remember what happened yesterday at Xfinity, that 88, 3rd lap. Did not have a good day.
No, he didn't. And how about the big one? Speaking of the devil, in the Xfinity Series race. How about Urbain blocking a 4-wide battle between him?
Well, that was pretty intense.
He is the only driver in league history to successfully block a 4-wide quest to pass him here at Talladega Superspeedway. Nearly just over 3,000 feet of asphalt on the back straightaway there. And 10 laps in to the YellaWood 500, 50 to go, stage 1, and we will take you side by side. You won't miss a thing. Kyron Lacey, look, regardless of what he did or not, that is still a human being. So that is very unfortunate for him and his family. Just like it is very unfortunate for that 78-year-old's family. And if somebody has disregard for another human life, which technically I guess you could argue he did when he sped, but right now we're talking about Kyron himself, like, passing away. When you have zero regard for human life, it's just, that's just sad, man. The world is just a crap place.
Yeah, very, very sad.
But the thing about Kyron's situation is there was a reason that drove him to do that. And most people say, oh, it's just because he got caught. But apparently, if you read into him, it says, he turned himself in. Sure, he should have completely stopped and stayed at the scene to begin with. I'm not arguing against that. He definitely should have stayed there and just taken the citation. Or, obviously, probably, definitely still jail. But, he should have stayed there. But he did turn himself in. He did do the right thing, essentially. And, it's honestly, what people don't realize is if you do something like that, you gotta live with that for the rest of your life. And if he doesn't show remorse, then people are gonna hate him. But if he does, people are still gonna hate him. So it's like, it's a lose-lose. But I'm telling you, it probably bothered him enough, especially all the hate he probably was getting, to where he's just like, I think it would be better for everyone if I just wasn't here anymore.
Go back.
As we welcome you back to the YellaWood 500, the 20 of Urbain has lapped one car already and is heading towards Loris Hesman's for the second lap car here at Talladega Superspeedway. You see the 20 makes contact with the 27 just to let him know he's there. Shoot, if you look up my channel on YT, it's FoxTube TV. I'm doing a NASCAR race right now for my league. You should totally check it out. You don't see it on my bio? If you just go look it up on YouTube, like, just go look up FoxTube TV. Like, just look that up on YouTube and it should pop up. But yeah, like I posted a video about the whole Kyron thing, and I got those one people that are like, well, he did this and he did that, and I got somebody complaining because I've already like deleted 2 of his messages, and it's just like, not at all am I saying what he did was right, and that the 78-year-old's family doesn't deserve, awareness of that, because they do. All I'm saying is that it's a very unfortunate situation. That was a human being. Regardless of what he did, that's a human being. So, this is the problem with people. All they do is they get on these social media apps. Whoops, I just drove below the line. Anyway, all they do is they get on these social media apps, and they know they're behind a screen, so nobody can do anything about it. And they talk all their crap there because they're too scared to go talk it to someone's face. That's the problem with society. Everyone is just stuck up on their devices and social media that most of them don't even know how to touch grass. That's exactly what the situation is. And the only people that would get mad about me saying that is the people that do that. As the 20 has just lapped Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is a playoff contender. All the way to the high side. Now he's in the middle lane, coming off of turn 4. Hang on, how about, here guys, or here Lego, how about I just, how about I follow you first of all, and I'll put it in like a sticker or something on here.
What's wrong?
Hang on a sec, let me figure out how to do it. Oh, I can comment. Alright, here we go. There you go, that's the channel name again, Lego. If you just want to take a screenshot of that so you don't forget it or something. And if that doesn't work, I can send you a link. I can hear Judge Judy in the background. You know...
it's Steve Wilkos.
Oh, really? You know, I used to think she was mean when I was a kid. But let's be honest, who didn't think she was mean as a kid?
Right.
But as you get older, you kind of understand her. Like, she deals with BS all day. Like, I can't blame her for being a little mad. Like, she's one of those judges that I actually respect. Like, literally, if there's a kid in there, like, for committing a crime with his parents, she'll make them talk for themselves. Like, she'll tell the parents to shut up and stuff, and it's funny every time. Because of the looks on their face. Like, sorry, I mean, it's the honest truth. If the kid's grown enough to do something stupid, like behind the wheel and cause an accident or something, they're old enough to talk to Judge Judy. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Exactly.
I don't like people talking for me or putting words in my mouth. I hate that crap. That is one way to get on my bad side. Like, I could, for an example, like, you know, like, people that, like, talk trash and then they'll go and say like, oh, he did it. I hate people like that, man. I can't stand it. And I understand that's a strong word and everything, but I'm serious. It's that deep. If you talk trash and you get yourself in trouble, you is not pinning it on me.
Nope.
The 20 of Urbain approaching more traffic as we're approaching the halfway point of Stage 1 here at Talladega. Pretty soon, Lego, I'm about to have next week I'm going to be copping a steering wheel stand, and then I'm going to get me a PS5 steering wheel, so I'll be able to set the phone up on my steering wheel stand, and you guys could actually see the TV and what's going on.
That'd be cool.
BJ McLeod
Touchdown.
gonna go a lap down. Oh, he come up the track. The 20 went down. They made contact. Did not spin out though. Only at Talladega can you destroy the entire field and still have a winner. Halfway through Stage 1, 30 to go. More lap traffic ahead. AJ Allmendinger, Chris Buescher, and Cody Ware are going to be the next victims to lose a lap to this 20 car. Also, thank you for the like, Lego. Cody Ware's going to get a tap there from the 20. He does. That's the 20's way of saying, I'm there and I'm the faster car. Races his way... contact with the 62. But races his way through that field very well. And now there's more lap cars ahead. I usually go on TikTok Live as like an in-car camera thing. It'll look so much better when I get the wheel and stuff. I got a new chair coming sometime this week. Justin Haley, Kaz Gralla, and John Hunter Nemechek, the next three cars that are going to lose a lap here. So there will be 28 cars on the lead lap after those three get past, unless if the caution comes out prior to that. But surprisingly, we have been green this entire race here at Talladega. Whoa, we almost weren't. John or Nemechek, not getting the hint that the 20 was there and was the faster car, almost got himself spun. There's a huge pack of cars ahead. And I wonder if the 20 can run them down. Oh, he is. He's made up time on those cars. Michael Cartrip, you still there?
Yes, I am.
Been awful quiet on the mic, gotta make sure. Look at this so far, Michael.
That 20 is dominating in this race so far.
Not just that, there's a pack of cars ahead of him, and he's running them down despite them being in the draft. You would think that draft would be a lot faster than it is. You would think that the draft would be behind him and not in front of him, but nope. Drove off and never looked back. He is catching them as well. We are approaching 20 to go in the stage. I wonder what would happen if they repaved Talladega IRL. I wonder if it would eat the tires on the cars more.
That's a good question, buddy.
I wonder what happened when they repaved Daytona back in the 2010s. $20 to go next time by in the stage. Look at that pack of cars up there and look at where the leader is.
That 20 team brought a good car, Adam.
Yes, they did. Just like every week. As Todd Gillen's going to lose a lap here. Little bit of contact between him and the 20. And now this 20 is going to go chase this pack. It's going to be interesting to see how he gets through this. They're all sticking to the lower middle lane. If you catch up enough speed, he's going to go all the way to the top. He's going to take him 3 wide on the high side. Cindric up there, got to move him out the way. Now run the middle here. Logano's making contact with the 20. Whoa, Logano! Contact, around he goes. That is going to bring out the first caution. Logano around collects a lot of the field. That's the big one at Talladega. Back to green. And we were going to go to a break. But instead I've decided not to. Oh, that was dangerous for the 20 there. Well, Michael Cartrip, what do you think about that big one at Talladega?
Yeah, that was pretty interesting to watch.
And that's
Logano's seen that 20 car.
That's a prime example as to why you should watch out for the faster cars on track. But that's also a perfect example of why 3 wide is so hard here at Talladega. With the 20 car being stuck on the high or in the middle lane there, having nowhere to go. He couldn't stay on the high side either. There was cars around him. He had to go somewhere. Next time by, we tend to go in the stage, so we've seen 1 caution here at Talladega already. Joey Logano got turned around, collected a few cars there. First official caution for incident. Ten laps ago, stage 1. How about Bubba Wallace? up there in the top 5. He's a playoff contender. This should put him back above the cutoff line, if he's not already there. The 20 likes that high side of the track there. The 20 clearly favoring that high side there. Now he's as close to the wall as he can possibly get. Six to go, stage 1. Here in Talladega. For the YellaWood Pressure Treated Pine 500. Race 2 of 3 in the round of 12. Next week being the elimination race at the Charlotte Motor Speedway Roval. This 20 car already won his way there into the round of 8. Looking to build some momentum as Michael Cartrip is quiet on the mic again. We gotta get Michael's input on this race so far. Five to go, stage 1. 3 to go, stage 1. There is no catching this 20 car for the stage win. Swept the stages in the truck race. Only was able to pick up stage 1 in the Xfinity race. And he's at least going to pick up stage 1 here in the Cup race at Talladega. Final lap, stage 1. We have officially made it. Riding that high side around, we'll see if he rides it around the entire track. Off turn number 4, still on the high side. Looks like that's exactly what he's going to do all the way to the start-finish line. The 20 of Urbain will win stage 1 here at Talladega. So it's Urbain, Blaney, Custer, Reddick, Gibbs, Suarez, Carson Hocevar, Denny Hamlin, Noah Gragson, and Bubba Wallace, the top 10. Joey Logano was able to rebound for an 11th place finish that stage after his spin. All right, here we go for the start of stage 2. 60 laps in stage 2 as well. Green flag back in the air. And the 20 able to escape with the lead again. And leads lap 1 of stage 2 as well.
Adam, what's it going to take for that 20 to get into the green line tonight?
Repeat that, Michael.
What do you think it's going to take for that 20 team to get that?
I think it's going to be very hard. I'm not going to lie to you. I think it's going to be very hard to beat that 20 team.
They buy a great driver and a great car for Talladega.
Yes, they do. In fact, he has a chance to win the rest of the races this season. And I would not be surprised if he does.
Could I have something real quick, buddy?
Yeah.
I did a career in football.
Yeah.
In Madden. And right now I'm 8-0.
Nice.
I did pro too. I didn't do rookie.
Nice. Which reminds us, we've had a couple weeks off, but we're going to get back to it. Week 2 of the Madden Summer League kicks off Friday, 8 p.m. or 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on FoxTube TV. It's the New York Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills. Right here on FoxTube TV on Friday. Before the truck race from Charlotte. Sweet home Alabama, partner. That's where this track is located.
Yes, sir. And then next weekend we go to Charlotte, South Carolina.
Which is pretty much a home race for NASCAR. It's where NASCAR is headquartered, Charlotte, North Carolina. And it is where we decide who will be the final round of 8 drivers. And then the next elimination race, Martinsville in Virginia, will decide the final 4 drivers. Well, partner, besides Talladega, what's going to be your favorite track coming up on the schedule? We got Charlotte, Phoenix, Homestead, Martinsville, and then Las Vegas.
I'd probably have to say Phoenix and Martinsville will be the most interesting ones.
I'm really excited to see how things play out in Las Vegas, who our champion will be. But you know, deep down inside, what I'm really looking forward to? I'm really looking forward to Daytona next season.
Oh, yeah.
Urbain said to our pre-race pit reporter that he's going to be doing some dirt track racing this off-season, and he's going to be running the Rolex 24. He was going to do the Windy City 24, but he decided to run the Rolex instead.
He's Stop. Yum. Sorry.
What is that?
Buddy. A dog.
Dog driving you
My
nuts?
sister-in-law's dog. Eating herself, huh? Yes.
Shoot, I forgot to plug my phone in at the end of the stage. I'll have to do it when we go side by side. And 50 laps to go, stage 2, and we will take you side by side. You won't miss a thing.
Alright, but I think this is going to be my first loss of the season. Ugh.
Yeah.
We're 16-20 right now. There's 3 minutes left. We need a touchdown. We win. Adam Sandler, that 20 car has not had a problem all day. Think about that.
We're still side by side.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
We can talk about the football stuff while we're on commercial for this. Hey, wait a minute. You're supposed to be commercial guy. What happened to that Empire commercial? Huh? And find some other ones to do, too. You got 10 laps. Might as well.
You give me a second.
Alright. As we do have a guy to do commercials. Just a tip for the people watching.
Liberty Mutual. Whoa! Ha, very funny, Limu. Doesn't even look like me.
800-588-2305 today.
Coca-Cola's next.
Coca-Cola.
PSX.
Don't forget some Burr commercials.
Burr?
Yeah.
Maybe Burr.
Like natural, bush,
Oh,
Burr.
Burr.
Bush. As crisp and cold as a mountain stream.
It has the same great taste it's always had. Even the same sound.
Bush. As crisp and cold as a mountain stream.
It has the same great taste it's always had.
TurboTax range, 37% of filers qualify. Simple Form 1040.
Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Alright, you got time for probably 2 to 3 more commercials.
Forward march to the next generation and a brand new age. To the future and the future of tough. Introducing the all-new Ford F-150. The first and only pickup with a high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body. Up to 700 pounds lighter, so it can haul more than any half-ton pickup on the planet. Over 100 patents, so you can work even smarter. Square millimeter tougher.
juicy quarter pounder even more delicious? One word. Bacon. The new fresh beef quarter pounder bacon or deluxe. 2 new ways to leave you speechless. Pair it with any size soft drink for just $1.
Got time for one more. Maybe like a NASCAR commercial or something.
Out there. Yeah, he is all over the track. I mean, what has gotten into him today? Oh, that cannot be good. Unbelievable. Whoa, look out. Wait a minute. Is Kyle in reverse? Yeah, you don't see that every day. Okay, that is bad driving. This is not like Kyle at all. Are we winning? I thought you were looking.
M&M's makes race day more fun.
The YellaWood 500 on FoxTube TV is presented by Urbain Woodworking and Time Gap Treasures. The 20 continues to lead here at Talladega Superspeedway in race 2 of 3 in the round of 12. After getting off to a great start, Michael Cartrip, Adam Salamander here in the booth. What do you think of this? What do you think of this whole field so far? I mean, we see some cars up there we don't normally see up there. Obviously, like I said, it's Talladega. Anybody can win.
Yeah, it's just cars you never see up there. And like you said, this race, anybody can win this race. It's a fast track and great speed.
Yeah, I agree with you. And honestly, if the 20 doesn't win, I would be shocked if we don't see a first-time winner here today. Right, because we got the non-playoff contenders out there. They're not eliminated from being able to race. Ooh, 20 just got the wall there a little bit. Flirted with that wall a little too much, and apparently the wall didn't like it because it slapped him.
Damn. Well, there's our first loss, buddy. Exactly. And that 20 car's holding on tight.
And speaking of which, you mentioned it during the break. He hasn't had an issue so far on track all night. As we're about to approach halfway point, after we complete 94 laps, we will officially be halfway through the YellaWood 500.
Right back.
Okay. Ryan Blaney continues to run second with Austin Dillon in third. Austin Dillon, the second playoff contender in the top 5. Alex Bowman, unfortunately, eliminated after the round of 16, but still a great run to the playoffs for him this season. Hopefully everything works out for him next season. And maybe they can get a win within these final races this season. After today, just 5 races remain in the season for all 3 series. And I have a feeling that if this 20 wins the race, he's going to need some Mavis tires and brakes on that car.
I'm back.
Mavis announced that this will be their final season in NASCAR for any team. Urbain would love nothing more than to get them in victory lane here at Talladega. This might be the final time you see this sponsor on track on any NASCAR Cup Series car. They said they'd be open to sponsoring some races, though, being the sponsor of a race, just they were not going to sponsor any more drivers after this season. As Josh Berry stuck in 37th. He's lost the draft, and that 20 car is catching him fast. Bubba Wallace has fallen all the way back to 34th. Not good for him.
Who's this John person that y'all keep talking about? John Edwards?
Yeah.
Who was that? The guy you were talking about earlier?
He was a big guy for Hendrick Motorsports.
Oh.
And here's the run to the inside of Josh Berry to pass him and put him a lap down. 100 laps remain here in the YellaWood 500. As we are approaching halfway of stage number 2. It will officially be halfway through stage 2 at the line here. And 30 laps to go in stage 2. It is a warm evening here at Talladega. 68 degrees out there. That track temp's got to be hot because of the rubber being laid down on it. And the exhaust from those cars.
I'm just here with you.
Huh?
I said I'm just here with you.
Okay. Well, guess what? We are 2 laps away from halfway, partner.
That we are.
The good news for these race fans and the ones watching at home is that there's no rain in the forecast. So this race will be finished tonight. We did have the truck and Xfinity races shortened by NASCAR. They said this Cup race will run its entire course, though. It is scheduled to run 188 laps. All 188 laps will be ran. Possibly more if they need to. $94 to go in the YellaWood 500. We're going to restart the final stage with 68 laps to go. And look at that. That's that pack of lap traffic again. Now, what does the 20 got to do this time to make sure he gets through a lot smoother than that last time? Michael, you there?
Yeah, sorry.
What's the 20 got to do to get through smoother this time in that pack of cars up there?
I'll just, watch what you're doing with the lane key. Make no mistakes. And be careful.
I agree. Still got a few seconds to go before he's caught up to him, but he's got it down to 5 seconds for 36th place there. And in about 4 laps, we'll be back to commercials. So if you want to get the first one ready, don't start playing them yet. And you already know which one I want first.
Yeah. You know it, bud.
We have reached 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over here on the East Coast. If you're on the West Coast, we just reached 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or Pacific Standard Time, excuse me. Carson Hocevar started second. He's all the way back in 35th. Losing a lap here. Whoa, okay. Almost contact with the wall in the 43. Almost had contact with the 20. Looks like the 20's committing to this low side here. Telling the 45 to get up the track and out of his way. Hell, he had to check up there and let off the gas to avoid spinning Todd Gilliland out. Contact with his teammate Chase Briscoe. He's going to take the middle here. And clears all the cars in the middle. Now he's going to go to the high side here. Keeping it on the high side here. And clears all those cars. Now he only has 2 left, and that's Alex Bowman and Ryan Blaney. And with 88 laps to go in the entire race and 20 to go in stage 2, we'll take you side by side. You won't miss a thing. You're watching the YellaWood 500 on FoxTube TV. Urbain continuing to lead here.
800 588 305 today.
The NBA playoffs are here, and I'm betting rebound props on FanDuel. After all, I am the league's greatest rebounder. Ain't that right, Chuck GPT? And correct. Well, top 5 for sure. You are 19th on the all-time level. Hey, what about scoring?
Hands up, take. Oh, what is going on in here? It's okay, relax. Watch this. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, Dave.
Wow. Is that Tracy? It's the jingle. Try it. No. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. With the cinch. Oh. And the girl from 4E. And can I get a hot tub?
Nice.
Find out what else State Farm agents can do for you at YAgent.
Could switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? Did the little piggy cry wee, wee, wee all the way home?
Thanks, Mrs. A.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Man, I might just chill tonight. Puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby.
How's this once in a while?
Is that a Kickstart commercial?
Puppy monkey
Yeah.
baby. Puppy monkey 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 baby.
Mountain Dew Kickstart. Dew, juice, caffeine.
No, fix it, honey.
Check out Spritz Unlimited plan. Unlimited data, talk, and text for just $50 a month. Switch now and we'll even buy out your current contract. Visit us online or at a Sprint store today.
Well, it finally happens, actually. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
Your she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shed?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Home insurance trusted by more people than any other.
Commemorate the 100th episode of Cops by riding shotgun for 2 solid hours on non-stop Cops. You're rolling with cops all across the country all night long. Brace yourself for non-stop Cops Saturday on Fox.
Mr. Cow.
Yes?
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Yeah, I don't know. I always end up fighting. Ask Mr. Fox, for he's much cleverer than I.
Mr. Fox, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Why don't you ask Mr. Turtle, for he's been around a lot longer than I. Me? I bite.
Mr. Turtle, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Why, he never made it without biting. Ask Mr. Owl, for he is the wisest of us all.
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
A good question. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. 3.
If there's anything I can't stand, it's a smart owl.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know.
Coming at you. Wow, that's good.
You're acting so funny. What's wrong, Billy?
My doctor says I have Skittles pox.
Are they contagious?
I don't think so.
Contract the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
I remember that commercial. Because she gets it too. And he's like, I don't think so.
Whopper, Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, flame grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup, it's okay if I don't want that Impossible or bacon Whopper, any Whopper my way. You rule your season today and BK, have it your way.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
I have structured settlements and I need cash now. Call JG, let's win. 877 cash now. I have planned annuity. I need cash now. Call JG, let's win. 877 cash now. 877 cash now. Hey, cash now. They'll help you do. One lump sum of cash they will bring to you. Long-term payments, but you need cash now. Call JG Wentworth. 877 cash now. 877 cash now. 877 cash now. 877 cash now.
Sure money. Use it when you need it.
We got time for 2 more after JG Wentworth.
Cash now.
This is that one.
Everyday wins make your day much better. And now, you have a chance at free everyday wins when you play FanDuel Casino's Reward Machine, the new daily free-to-play game that offers you the chance to win up to $2,000 in casino bonus. So take a chance on more everyday wins with Reward Machine.
I almost did Elba.
Oh, I'd love to be an Oscar Mayer week.
Mascot's Tony the Tiger, then the product. Interesting.
Are you ready?
He's well animated.
10 laps ago, stage 2, as we welcome you back to the YellaWood 500. Adam Salamander and Michael Cartrip here in the booth. The 20 car looks like he's going to sweep the stages. He got everybody at least 1 lap down. Remember, 68 laps will remain in this race when we get the restart. Seven laps to go at the line, stage 2. Michael, are you enjoying this race as much as I am so far?
Oh, yes, I am.
How about surprisingly, only 2 cautions all race. That incident involving the 20 and the 22 in stage 1, and then the one to end stage 1. Is it a possibility that we could go green the rest of the race?
That is a huge possibility.
Or
honestly.
I wonder if chaos will ensue in the closing laps of this race. It is Talladega.
That's true.
We've already seen one big one today.
Like I said, remember what happened yesterday in a Xfinity race with the 88 team.
Yeah, we just got to lap
So the
3.
22
We got to lap 3 of the race, and then the 88 went around, and that was half the field. Just 2 laps into the race.
Smacked the 88, and the 88 rolled a wall and spun and flipped 7 times.
Yep, it was disaster. Just 2 laps
But
into the race, too.
Luckily, he was okay, though.
Yes, indeed. Coming to 5 to go here in stage 2.
Mason.
What?
If you do RP tonight, I'd like to be a civilian.
Okay.
Like it's my day off or something. God damn it.
Well, it wouldn't be until I'm done with my race anyway.
I know.
Because we still got 68 laps to go after this stage.
All right.
This will be 3 laps to go, stage 2. Honey. What's up, SJS? Welcome to the live. Final lap of stage 2 here, Michael. It's clear as day that no one's going to beat this 20 car for the stage. Do you think somebody can get back on the lead lap and maybe contend for the race win, though?
I mean, it is possible, but I don't see that happening.
No, especially because it's only taken them about 30 laps to find lap traffic in both of the stages. It might even take them sooner than that in the final stage to find it. And it will be game over as he's going to come off of turn 4 for the final time here. So in Trucks and Cup, he'll sweep the stages. He'll get a stage win, at least one stage win in all 3 series as he comes through the tri-oval here and will win stage number 2 as well. Well, you already know who won stage 2, so it's Blaney, Bowman, Armarola. Oh, how about Ryan Priest? Martin Truex, or not Martin Truex Jr., Chase Briscoe, William Byron, Ross Chastain, Daniel Hemrick, or no, that's Shane Van Gisbergen, and John Hunter Nemechek rounding out the top 10. And you see the 20 getting tires and fuel. Get a nice little pit stop going before the 68 lap restart. There's 68 laps to go in the YellaWood 500 at Talladega Superspeedway. And here we go. Here's the green flag. So the 20 will restart at the tail end of the field. He is not last, he is first. But he's just restarting out back because he pit. And 68 laps to wrap up the YellaWood 500. Buckle up, partner, because I have a feeling there's going to be chaos early here.
Oh, yes, I can see. Lots of chaos. Especially towards the last 50 laps of the race.
Oh, the 20 made contact with the wall there. Gotta be careful running that high side. But it's proven they're gonna check up off of 4 for some reason here. And it's proven that it's effective to run the high side all around these guys. More contact with the wall. As look at the 20, giving his teammate a little push there, Chase Briscoe. Now he's in the middle lane. Goes up in front of Briscoe, coming off of 4. Makes a little bit of contact with the wall. He hopped down to take some of the draft from those cars there. And now he gets back up to the high side. and is going to clear all of them. Do you like Talladega?
Yes, I do.
I said, do you like Talladega?
Yes, I do.
Well, good. Because after the checkered flag flies, there's no race here until next season.
Oh, man.
Bro, the off season is like always flies by. And if I really miss it that much, I'll just throw on old races.
There you go.
Literally, if you watched an old race every Sunday leading up to the Clash, that would get you through the off season. Like, you could watch an old truck race on Friday. You could watch an old Xfinity race on a Saturday and an old Cup race on Sunday, and just watch them leading up to the Clash, and it's like there was no off season. Might want to get the commercials ready, and you already know what the first one needs to be.
Yeah, hold on. Right now?
We're on lap 7 of 68. Usually on lap 11 is when we go side by side.
Let me know.
$800 588 2300 Empire today.
Today.
I'm not gonna lie, never did I see FedEx leaving NASCAR though.
Neither did I. But
watch them come back and sign with like Kyle Busch or somebody.
oh, Hannah will be pissed off. He'll get over it though.
He'd be like, actually.
Let's touch everything.
Okay, you definitely might want to get the commercials ready because this is going to be lap 9. Next lap's lap 10. Lap number 10. Well, 58 laps remain in the YellaWood 500, and we will take you side by side. You won't miss a thing. You're watching the YellaWood 500 on FoxTube TV. I would restart that.
I did.
800, 588, 300, and 5.
Do a Kickstart commercial.
Hey, pass me a kickstart.
Is that where the guy's jumping up and down in the chair?
Yeah.
Dude, they need to bring back those commercials.
This new Old Bay shaver is so amazing it'll shave off every hair on your face. Oh no, I'm a hair. You're about to get shaved. Wait, we sure had a lot of fun times together, didn't we? Remember that time in the amusement park?
Yo, some people think it don't make sense that I'm a horse whisperer. Fancy prance, yo! But you know what else don't make sense? Bye. I mean, it's good for you, but still somehow tastes amazing. Sideways fancy prance, you heard? Yeah. Clippity-clop, clippity-clop. Yo, I just whispered all of y'all. Go easy.
Bye. 5 calories, antioxidants, and tastes amazing. None of this makes sense.
When your cable company keeps you on hold, you get angry. When you get angry, you go blow off steam. When you go blow off steam, accidents happen. When accidents happen, you get an eye patch. When you get an eye patch, people think you're tough. When people think you're tough, people want to see how tough. And when people want to see how tough, you wake up in a roadside ditch. Don't wake up in a roadside ditch. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
Honey, I've invited Pedro over.
Pedro, my man.
We need to talk about something.
Great. Let's talk. What's new, Pedro?
Look, Tim, for the past 12 years, Pedro and I have been having an affair.
What? Did not. Pedro Jr., go to your room. Don't make that face. And take that ridiculous shirt off. Daddy loves you. Sorry, what were you talking about?
Hey, Ralph, can I have a Dorito?
Sure. Pigs fly.
Hey, Ralph. Good boy.
What are you doing?
him up? He has Bud Light.
He has an axe.
But he has Bud Light.
And an axe.
Sure, there's a reason for it. Hey, buddy. What's with the axe?
It's a bottle of liquor.
Hop in.
Refreshingly smooth Bud Light. Always worth it.
Look, here's Bud Light. And a chainsaw.
Welcome home.
Dad?
Cindy, yes.
So nice to meet both of you.
You finally. Travis told us so much about you.
All good things, I hope.
Yes, of course. Please, welcome. Oh, Mom, come.
Dad. This is Shannon.
Oh, hi.
Shannon. And this is Aaron.
Hey, cutie.
That is Jessica. Jenny. Sarah. Megan. Hi. Elizabeth.
So you guys grew up together?
Yeah, since 3rd grade. What are you looking at?
I'm not looking at it.
We're not good enough for you. You looking for something else?
No, I don't know.
What are you, big supermodels? Oh, no, this is us. Supermodels. What do you model, gloves? What are you doing? The girl's totally into me.
Brad,
Eat a Snickers.
what? Because you get a little angry when you're hungry? Better? Better. So, ladies.
So, losers.
Stacy, relax.
I'm sorry. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Hey, what's the biggest number you can think of?
A trillion, billion, zillion.
That's pretty big. How about you?
10.
Okay. How about you?
Infinity.
Can you top that?
Infinity in one.
Actually, we are looking for infinity plus infinity. Sorry.
What about infinity times infinity? Oh.
It's not complicated. Bigger is better, and AT&T has the nation's largest 4G network.
You got time for 3 more.
Remember those pesky squirrels?
Uh-huh.
Well, I trained them.
Fun. Squirrels cutting coupons.
Yep. It's going to save us a ton of money and time.
I love your brain, Bob.
Me too.
You know! You're dirty and now, you filthy human! Not up, my brothers! You seem so cool! Yeah! Oh! The day of the squirrel is upon us! YellaWood! Find my hair! Oh, God, it's mating with my mouth. Tommy! Just get it off!
There's a better way to save with Sears and Shop Your Way coupons. Just choose, load, and save up to 20% automatically. In-store or online at Sears.com.
This new Old Bay Shaver is so amazing it'll shave off every hair on your face!
What the heck?
Oh no! I'm the hair! You're about to get shaved! Wait! We sure had a lot of fun times together, didn't we? Remember that time in the amusement park? It was the best day of my life. I'm sorry! Old Spice electric shaver. It's sharp. That's one sharp shaver. Get shaved in the face. I did.
That's the last one.
Alright.
So, what have I missed?
There you go.
48 laps to go in the YellaWood 500 as we welcome you back. Adam Salamander, Michael Cartrip here in the FoxTube TV booth. 20 continuing to lead, and he's catching the 38 of Zane Smith. Now 47 to go. Here he goes with a nice charge up here, all the way to the high side. Coming off of 4. Still a long ways to go before he catches the pack again. So he can kind of just sit back, relax, and enjoy the clean track in front of him. Only 3 cautions this entire race. The Stage 1 incident, the end of Stage 1, and then the end of Stage 2.
And that's not normal for Talladega.
No, we should have at least seen 7 of them. Who knows, maybe we'll get the huge one in the closing laps. Maybe they'll wreck coming back to the checkered flag.
Usually is every year, Adam.
Yeah. How about the race so far, though? We've had a pretty nice race. A rather clean race, which is surprising. And next week, we're going to turn right and left at the Charlotte Motor Speedway Roval. It is the Bank of America Roval 400 cutoff race for the round of 12. Live from the Charlotte Motor Speedway around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Fox Tube TV for the NASCAR Cup Series. How about an Easter elimination race? Xfinity Series will be Saturday at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Fox Tube TV, and then the truck race 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Friday night right here on Fox Tube TV as well. New TV deal, if you remember, we talked about it last week. NBS TV will take 6 Cup races, including the first 3 races of the Cup Series playoffs, which is the round of 16. And then they will also be doing 5 truck races, and the rest of the truck races and Cup races will be broadcast over here on Fox Tube TV, all the way from the round of 12 for Cup to the Championship 4. Those 5 truck races and 6, in reality 9 Cup races will be decided. The 6 regular season races that NBS TV will call will be decided. When the schedule is made. Closing in on 38 to go. Michael, you got to imagine that this 20's got to be enjoying this clean track, right? Nobody around them. Don't have to worry about getting caught up in somebody else's mess.
Exactly. That 20 has a great air also.
There is a lap car ahead, but they're way up there, so he doesn't have to worry about them for quite some time. He will catch them before the end of the race, though.
Oh, definitely, Adam.
Lap times are being completed like there's no tomorrow here, as we have 38 laps to go in the YellaWood 500. Well, Michael, let's go back to 2 weeks ago at Bristol Motor Speedway for the regular season finale for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Actually, now 3 weeks ago. 27 caution flags in that race. I don't think that at a short track there should be 27 caution flags. You know where there probably should be 27 caution flags?
Daytona.
Talladega or Daytona. Talladega or Daytona. 27 at Bristol is interesting. But of course, it's all from lap cars getting cleaned out by the faster cars. We've only had that happen one time tonight. Joey Logano got turned sideways by the 20 when the 20 was up the middle in that huge pack of cars. He's running down those lap cars ahead of him. Yeah.
How was your day?
Alright. There's the pack of cars ahead of him, partner.
Oh yeah, he's catching them.
Fun fact, if this was Daytona, we would have 4 laps to go. If it was the summer race there.
Oh really?
Yeah. We appreciate the fans sticking with us at the track or at home. Appreciate your support as always. And if you're a fan of that 20 car, he really appreciates that as well. As I don't think a single fan is sitting right now. They're watching their driver cruise around this track.
Oh yeah, they are.
Watching him add another win to his column. And another Talladega Superspeedway win. And you might want to get the commercials ready, because next lap, we're taking our final break.
Alright.
You already know what goes first.
Yep.
28 laps to go in the YellaWood 500, and we will take you side by side. You won't miss a thing for one final time.
Dinner tonight, but
You are.
Dandruff.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend.
Carl and I go everywhere together. We go way back. So, Lisa.
I'll put the headset down for a minute. I'll let you know when commercials work.
With Selsun Blue, you'll
How
keep
many you
dandruff
want?
from ruining date night. It's powerful relief for flakes and itch.
Carl, how could you?
How many do you want, buddy?
You're playing like Betty White out there.
That's not what your girlfriend said.
Baby.
Eat
a Snickers. Better?
That hurt. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Hey, big guy. I heard you lost a close one today. Look, Jamie, maybe we weren't the lowest rate this time. But when you show people their progressive direct rate and our competitors' rates, you can't win them all. The important part is you help them save.
Thanks, Flo.
Hey, let's go get you an ice cream cone, champ.
The sprinkles?
Sprinkles are for winners.
I understand.
Last four digits, 4098. 8.
You should use Grubhub instead. Just order your food online and I'll never get your credit card information wrong.
Thanks.
You have a lovely home. Get the food you want from the restaurants you love. Grubhub, delivering your favorites.
Why are you checking your credit score? You don't want to live with mom and dad forever, do you? So how can I check my credit
Two
score?
more commercials.
Don't worry.
And then we'll
it's
go.
free.
Credit Karma. Give yourself some credit.
How do they make Starburst taste so juicy?
They use wicked small fighter jets to shoot the juiciness into every Starburst.
It's about to get juicy. Woo! I feel so alive.
6 cuts. Starburst, unexplainably juicy.
In 1994, Ace of Base became a household name with The Sign. But more importantly, Pizza Hut became the first ever online order. Now the biggest pizza destination in the world is at your fingertips. And to celebrate 20 years of digital greatness, we're offering 50% off pizzas ordered online when you sign up for Hut Lovers. That's 50%, but only through January 10th. 50%, that's huge. I saw the sign, but wow, it really opened up my eyes. And we brought it round to Ace of Base again. So go for greatness, people. Pizza Hut, make it great.
5, 4,
You guys ready?
3, 2, green light.
As we welcome you back to the YellaWood 500 here on FoxTube TV, those 3 cautions, Michael Cartrip, turned into 5 cautions. Chris Buescher was collected during the side-by-side coverage. You saw it. Urbain Pit got fresh tires and fuel, and then 2 more cars slammed together, bringing out the caution for our most recent restart. So now we're closing in. We're closing into the end of this thing.
Yes, we are, Adam.
We have just a few more laps left to run here. Approaching the 8 to go mark. Still got plenty of racing to do before we're there.
Okay, you're off tomorrow, aren't you, buddy?
Yeah.
Or do you work tomorrow for your business?
I'll work for that.
Okay. If you're right tomorrow, let me know.
I will.
Alright.
Denny Hamlin jumps to second place. How about Carson Hocevar back up to third? He started second, quickly fell back, and now he's up to third again. Nine laps to go in the YellaWood pressure-treated Pine 500. Now just 8 laps to go.
You said 8 laps to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be 7 now.
Cars doing... Yeah, and that 20 car is doing a really, really good job today.
Well,
I think he had what it takes to make it in Championship 4 in all 3 series.
He's really good at these Superspeedway tracks across all 3 series, and I imagine he has interest in joining the Arca Menard series part-time. I imagine he's going to be pretty good at these tracks on that series, too.
I can't wait for that game to come out, buddy.
Oh, we still got a long ways to go, and I'm not rushing it because
I know.
I'm not ready for fall again.
Why not? What's wrong with fall?
It's spring right now, my guy. We're getting nice weather. I don't want
That's
cold
true.
weather right now.
No, you're right. I don't want cold weather either.
I mean, it's still a little chilly right now, but about another week and a half, and I think it should be starting to heat up.
I should be able to come visit you next week, buddy.
Alright.
A week or two.
Five to go signal that just was. 5 to go.
Alright, Adam. Anything can happen in these last 5 laps.
We have proven, though, it has been proven, though, that when the 20 does not catch lap traffic, everything stays green. So I imagine we're going to get a green flag finish to this race. Unless if they pile up. Remember, Chris Buescher, Ty Gibbs, and Austin Dillon, they went around there during that last side-by-side. Bringing out the 4th and 5th caution of the race. Three laps left. Can you stay buckled up for 3 more laps?
Yes, we can.
Alright, the leader's goal is to make it back around and see this white flag under green. Because if he does, the next flag ends the race. Whether it's the caution or the checkered flag. White flag, 1 lap to go. Heads down the backstretch for the final time. What a run for this crew and this team. They start the race from the pole position. And after 500 miles of racing on this 2.66 mile super speedway, they are going to finish where they start. They get the win here at Talladega.
Good win, driver. Good win.
Heck yeah. So the top 10 is Urbain, Hamlin. How about Kaz Growler sneaking up there? Where did he come from? Cole Custer, Ryan Preece, Austin Cindric, Carson Ostervar rebounds to finish 7th. How about Noah Gregson finishing 8th? Justin Haley finishing 9th, and Bubba Wallace at the end of it finishes 10th. Joey Logano will finish 11th, with Ty Gibbs finishing 12th. And I have to take a screenshot of this so I can see where the playoff drivers are to do the standings. View victory lane, then we'll do the burnout. Alright, it's time for the burnout.
Welcoming you to Talladega. This massive 2.66 mile super speedway plays host to the halfway point of the round.
Alright, what do you say we do a burnout after the Polish victory lap?
Yes.
What an awesome moment for this 20 crew and Mavis Tires and Brakes. They said they would possibly look at staying in NASCAR by sponsoring some races. But this could be the final time you see them on a Cup Series car or any of the 3 NASCAR series. And if it is, it's a win for their crew. How special is that if you're Mavis Tires and Brakes, Burner?
That is very special to be part of NASCAR still, even if it's for a handful of races, you know.
Well, the win itself, how special is that?
Well, that was a really good win. He did a really good job holding off everybody else and quick pit stops, good strategies. And
this checkered flag moment brought to you by Advance Auto Parts. get the post-race interview in before we sign off after this burnout. And parks it right on the start-finish line. And he awaits Regan Smith.
Alright, Mason Urban, how did you feel about that win?
That was an awesome win. Shout out to my team and this amazing crew. Sport Clips, Mavis Tires and Brakes, Monster Energy, Farmhouse Kitchen. You know, all my sponsors, Renvoke, Sky Rizzy, all of them. Couldn't do it without you guys. You guys are awesome. Bush Beer. What an amazing moment. You know, to get the win here at Talladega, one of our tracks that we're really good at. Go back-to-back, build momentum towards the round of 8. We have a good shot to win again next week and sweep another round. Yeah, it's amazing, especially to do it in front of all these fans.
Well said. Congrats on your win, Mason.
Thank you. Well, that's going to do it, folks. The 20 crew of Urbain gets the win here at Talladega. Alright, so we got some drivers that are going to be needing to do something big at the Charlotte Roval to stay in the playoffs. We got some that, you know, should be in a good spot. We will have to see. We'll also have to see if Christopher Bell clinched that spot. You can find that out on our social media. But for Michael Cartrip, Regan Smith, and our entire crew, I'm Alan Salamander saying good night from Talladega Superspeedway. Urbain wins. We'll see you